Not sure if anybody can hear me. Oh, darn it. What's going on? Quit, Mar. Get down. Trying to figure. Works. Can you hear me now? Oh, come on, cat. Can you hear me now? What is going on? Oh, you can hear now. Okay. All right, good. Hi, Diane. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I have a big mic in the computer room in the studio, but I didn't bring it with me when I came out here. Yeah, she's the old lady. She is. How old is she? She'll be 13 April 5th. Her's a little old girl. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I found her on the sidewalk when she was just maybe 3 weeks old. Come on, Mar. Come up here. Come on, Marley. Come on. Good girl. Just lay down right there. You don't have to climb all over. Gosh, this is so different. Hey, Frosty. How are you? Yeah, that's my baby. That's the old lady of the house. She's a rescue. I found her on the sidewalk. She was just a little bitty thing. The vet seemed to think she was about 3 weeks old. Her mama just left her. So I took her. Well, my daughter picked her up first and talked me into keeping her. So that was 13 years ago. She hates people though, but she loves me. She attacks people. She thinks she's a mountain lion. She don't like anybody but me. It's funny. Hey, U-Haul. My head's too low. Well, that's because I'm sitting on a couch because my legs were swelling and I have to prop my feet up. Yeah. Is that better, U-Haul? Oh, really? Well, no, yeah, my daughter does that too. They are the best. Yes. Yep, they are. I would never pay for an animal. I would just go to the pound and rescue one. Hi, Barbara. Welcome in. It's nice to see everybody. I wasn't going to go live because I got up early this morning. But then I got a phone call that I don't have to be at the GOP until 2 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, I'm good. So I won't do the oh, hi Diane. I won't do the proverb reading or the prayer for our kids that are in school for their safety. I won't do that until 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'll set a stream up for that tonight before I go to bed. But I just wanted to see what everybody was doing and have a little chat. And I mean, I haven't even checked the news of anything. Although I did hear that the in Springfield, Ohio, which is probably about 3 hours from me, south of me, that Heisenal, there are people eating people's pets. You're tired, Barbara? I'm kind of tired too. I got up early today, and then I was at the polling place all day, learn how to do all that stuff. Tracy, hi. It's good to see everybody. I was listening to your live the other day there, Frosty. I think you were walking somewhere. I was trying to get in there and watch it while I could. Pretty interesting. I've never actually really seen much of Canada, so that was kind of nice. All right, let me turn this TV down. Where's the remote? You got the remote? Nope. Oh my goodness. Where's the remote at, Cat? Where's the remote at, Marley? There it is. We need to turn it down. Oh, I got to get a chair I can sit in one of these days. Oh, there we go. Yes, it's good to see everybody. Everybody. I'm trying to find some news here that I can share with everybody, but I don't think I'm having any luck. Ooh. Oh, I made tuna noodles today. I haven't had that in a long, long time. And the only thing is, when I make stuff like that, I absolutely. You are James Earl Jones died, really? Oh, I liked him. I loved when he authored stories. That was just great. Um, yeah, you're absolutely right, Frosty. It's coming. It's happening every day. Every day. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, my uncle, I wasn't really that close to him. He lived in Colorado, so I didn't really, I mean, growing up we were close. He was younger than me. But you're absolutely right. Yes, absolutely, Frosty. That's why this page is open for everybody. We are open for discussion. I will never kick anybody out because I disagree with how they believe. Now, if they come in and cause issues, then I'm going to have to ask them to leave or boot them out. But I like open. I like to be able to talk without yelling and screaming, and we're never going to get anywhere as human beings doing that. But anyway, Tracy, he fell at work, and he worked at a convenience store and hit his head, and he has no family there. They're all in Florida, and they took him to the emergency room. They had to do emergency surgery on him, and now he's on life support. You know, Diane, that's true. They are doing that. But here, let me tell you this. This is how I feel about it. That is how they live. So they're here. I'm not going to say for sure, but I'm guessing they were probably encouraged to come here. So they don't know any different. So that's what they do. And beings we're from a totally different, hi, Tina, a totally different world than what they're from. I mean, that's just normal for them. That would be like us. I don't even know what I could say that, you know, that we would do that they would think was weird. So, yes, I blame our government for that. That's who I blame for that. It's not fair to the people on either side. Absolutely is not fair to the people on either side. Now, and the way they have to live, there's like, I was talking to a girl today that has people that she knows down there. They uh they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. These people are living in the streets. Yes. I know they are eating cats, they're eating ducks, they're just it's crazy. But we call that uncivilized because that's not what we do, but that's what they do. I'm not saying it's right, but all I'm saying is it's a government. I blame our government. They should have never invited all these people in under false pretenses. These people are coming in, I believe, under false pretenses, but that's just me. It's crazy. Now I can tell you this: if they come here and start that in my neighborhood or try to kick me out of my house, I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight back. I don't care. I'm fighting back. We didn't cause it. Our government caused it, Frosty. We didn't. The government, our governments, who think that they are so much better than anybody else and they can do whatever they want to do, they're the ones that are doing it. If you left it up to the people, we wouldn't want anything to do with the wars and none of that stuff. That's our government. They need to make money. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, Tina, I mean, I will defend myself and my family all the way to the end. In the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio that got shipped in, 20,000 of them. Yes, they are. Rescue kitties are the best. She's been a lifesaver for me ever since I lost my son. She's been my security. Hi Goofy, good to see you. I would love to just be able to have a whole discussion about all of this, but unfortunately, we would get shut down. That is sad. Now I may end up just starting a Rumble channel just for that kind of talk because it needs to be talked about, but again, we are silenced. Yes, the illegals are eating cats and ducks. But like I said, that's normal for them. They don't, from what I heard, I don't know, I may be wrong, but I heard they don't have pets in Haiti. Where we feel different about our pets. We love our pets. Tina. Okay, Tina. I won't be I won't be on at 8 o'clock for the thing. I'm gonna do it at 11 o'clock because I don't have to go until 2. Whoo.
As always, we have everything you need to know and more information at KLove.com. Caleb, get to know Scott. What is the strangest thing that has ever happened to you on the air? Well, maybe the weirdest thing that ever happened was in the middle of a pledge drive. We actually had the computer locked up and
What's the matter, Sanal?
For like 20 minutes. We talk a lot during the pledge drive, but nothing like that.
Yes.
One of the most crazy things that has ever happened. Get to know all the Caleb DJs.
And I think if more people, yeah, I mean, same thing that's happened in today. We just aren't as far gone as they are yet, but it's going to happen. I'm telling you. I believe that we're going to be begging for food and all of that soon. And we need to prepare for it.
CBS Radio. Find out more at klove.com.
Yes, English Rose will be live streaming for her birthday tomorrow. I'm going to do mine at 11. It'll probably only be a 15-minute thing. I tried to do, like, just do a recording and then I could just play it and you could watch it whenever. But because I'm not paying for StreamYard, I can't do it. It won't let me. And I don't know how to do a recording and put it out there any other way. And I can't afford StreamYard anymore, so I just went back to the free one. Oh, absolutely. You're absolutely right, Frosty. I agree, 100%. Tina, you haven't eaten yet? Oh, you're as bad as Kim. I ate. I made tuna noodles, and man, was it good. It was so good. I haven't made that in years. But now I got a big old pot of it, and I guess I'm going to have to freeze it because I don't want to eat it anymore right now. You had ice cream? I had tuna noodles, then I had ice cream. Barbara, you need to eat better too. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. Oh, how are you doing, my dear? Oh, really? Well, we'll keep you in prayer, Julie. And definitely take it easy. Just slow down and just chill in the background. That's fine. Tina, you want some tuna noodles? Do you like tuna noodles? Oh, excuse me. Oh, Tracy's feeding you? Okay. Apple and grapes. Now, what kind of dinner is that, Kim? Oh, I bet you are, Julie. I bet you are. I still have a few dishes to do for making the tuna noodles, but not much. Oh, goodness, I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. I guess because I got up so early. But, Kim, did you hear we're not doing the Bible, oh my goodness, the proverb reading and the prayer for our children around the world that go to school. I think that only happens in America most of the time, right? That they go shoot up our schools and kill our innocent children. Yeah, so we'll do that at 11 tomorrow because I don't have to go to the GOP at till 2. So awesome. You don't eat? Oh, really? Oh, I eat all kinds of seafood, except I don't eat salmon because I don't like the way it feels in my mouth. It tastes good, but I don't like the way it feels in my mouth. What's Tracy doing? Oh, fried chicken. That sounds, no, not fried chicken. Fried anything is not good. And I don't like chicken, so. Okay. That's fine. I mean, if I could figure out a way just to record it and then you guys could listen to it whenever, that would be great. But I don't know how to do that. You won't eat your cat because he eats squirrels that eat sunflower seeds. Would my cat taste like squirrel or sunflower seeds, Goofy? Oh. Oh, Julie, honey, go rest. We want you to get better. I like shrimp. I like shark. I like gator. I like some fish. Oh. I will pop in and see Rose and tell her happy birthday. What time is she going to be on tomorrow? Oh, okay. You're not sure. I'll just watch for her and then I'll pop in and tell her happy birthday. I probably won't be able to stay. I need to figure out. I wonder if I could just record it on YouTube or Prism. I don't know. I can't even figure out how to get Prism to work. Maybe I'll just do it on my phone. I can get Prism to work on my phone. I just can't figure out how to do it on my laptop. I don't know. We'll see. I'll work something out. I can. No, you have to pay for it on StreamYard. I tried to record it and it wouldn't do it. You would starve if you live with me because I usually don't cook anything. I eat a lot of turkey. Turkey burgers, turkey meatloaf, or I just eat a salad. Okay, Kim, you clean the kitchen. Then come over here and clean my kitchen. I got like 2 coffee cups and a couple forks. I think that's all. Oh, and a pan from the tuna noodles. And my floor's already clean. I already swept and mopped it today. Tina, you wouldn't starve. If I have someone to cook for, I'll cook. I just don't cook for myself. Hi, Denise. Welcome in. Welcome in. I like when the boys come over. My grandsons all come over and I cook for them. Oh my gosh, I am in heaven cooking for them. It makes me happy when I can cook for people. It makes me quite happy. Well, I don't eat rabbit either. You don't eat rabbit food either. Oh, you don't eat lettuce? Oh my gosh. What do you eat, Tina? I love salad. I could eat salad all the time. Of course, my salad doesn't have no meat in it, no tomatoes in it. It has lettuce and onions and croutons and little tortilla strips. And that's pretty much it. Ranch dressing. GRT. What's GRT? You love beef? I do too, but I'm not allowed to have it. It's so bad for you. It gives you, it's bad for your cholesterol. You like ribs? I make great ribs. Barbecued ribs. I make the best. I make the best meatloaf. Pot roast. I like that Sanaa. What is that? Is that a whale or something in your picture? That's cute. I like salads too. Salads I'm always safe with. I know I can eat salad. I just have to be careful. Tina, what? What is that? I told you, got your girl, you would starve me. No, I wouldn't starve you. I would just make whatever you wanted, Tina. Let's just leave it at that. Whatever you wanted, I could make. Not going to say I'm going to eat it, but I could make it for you. You're picky, but my son was picky too, so. It's a Squirtle. Oh, a Squirtle? What is a Squirtle? Man, my eyesight is so bad. It looks like a whale. Maybe. What is a Squirtle? I've never heard of a Squirtle. It's cute. Pot roast, barbecued ribs, pulled pork, barbecued pulled pork. I can make all that stuff. I just don't because I'm not allowed to eat it and I'm not going to cook all that for just me. I make my own barbecue sauce too, just so you know. I don't buy that stuff from the store. I make my own. I can make you some hot dogs. You said you love hot dogs. Hot dogs are nasty. It doesn't look like a whale. I thought the face looked like a whale, a cartoon whale. But then again, I can't see anything, so yes, it does look like a whale. To me, it looks like a whale. Stuffed cabbage. I don't like pork chops, but I love stuffed cabbage. I like fried cabbage. But yeah, I'm with you, Denise. Okay, see, Tina, all you gotta do is just say so. I can cook anything. I've been cooking since I was 9 years old. I had to stand on a chair, but by golly, I did it. I had a lot of little brothers and sisters depending on me to cook for them. I don't think there's anything I've never cooked. I think I've cooked everything. Oh, there is one thing I will not. Well, there's two things I will not cook. No chicken, no sauerkraut. Not happening. That stuff doesn't even come in my house. Nope, nope, not at all. A squirtle. Oh, Denise, shh. That sounds so good. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes with gravy and some corn and some dinner rolls. I do like stuffed cabbage. Yeah, stuffed cabbage rolls. And stuffed peppers. Gosh, I haven't had that stuff in so long. Well, I've been divorced since 99, so that's about how long it's been. Because I used to make it for the family, but now it's by myself. I just quit making it. Wow, that sounds yummy. And then for dessert, Tina, we could have apple crisp, homemade apple crisp, homemade apple pie, homemade peach pie, um, homemade cheesecake, whatever you want. Now I'm going sideways with what? The dessert? Oh, brisket. Brisket, potato salad, and pinto bean. Sounds good, Tracy. You like stuffing? I like homemade stuffing. I don't like that Stouffer stuffing. Homemade stuffing. Yeah. Oyster stuffing. Oh, I don't like chicken. Mm-mm. But sounds good, but no. No chicken. Chicken is forbidden in this house. Brisket does sound good, doesn't it, Goofy? Yeah, brisket sounds amazing right now. Oh, Tina just wants to skip to dessert. Okay. I make homemade apple crisp. That was my son's favorite, and he always got it at Thanksgiving and Christmas and birthdays. And then my youngest daughter's favorite was homemade from scratch carrot cake. She loves that. I don't make that too often because that is quite time consuming to make, but it's good. Oh, yes. Where is Rain? What is he doing? He probably didn't even know I was going live. Oh, but you said he worked today, so he's probably tired. Yeah, I bet he is. I'm not going to be on too long, so I'm pretty tired myself. Whew. I got to figure out how to do that. I might sit here and do that after I get done with this recording that I can just put out without. I like. I don't like peach cobbler. I don't like cobblers. I like peach crisp, but I don't like cobbler. Why am I watching this guy? I'm watching this guy on Facebook, YouTube. He must have got a package, but man, he really needs to clean his house. Ugh. He must be a YouTuber, but his house needs to be clean. They never did find that guy in Kentucky, did they? They're still looking for him. He probably already had it planned. He's probably long gone. Oh, Denise likes peach cobbler too, I see. My favorite dessert is lemon meringue pie. It's amazing. Oh, Sanal likes it too. I am. So I'll make peach cobbler. I've never made peach cobbler. I've made peach crisp, but not cobbler. Yeah, I think so too, Denise. I think he had a plan and he's gone. You know what, Goofy? I eat that too. I don't put the salt on it, but I put garlic powder and onion powder on it and pepper. It's good. Cabbage is so good for people who have kidney disease, like I have kidney disease. So I eat a lot of cabbage. I fry cabbage. I boil cabbage. However you want to eat it, it's perfect for your kidneys. Yes, I've done that, Goofy. That's so good. Minus the salt. No salt for me. Yep. Oh, you don't like lemon meringue? That's my favorite. The best. Homemade lemon meringue. Not that store-bought junk. The real deal. I don't buy anything like that. I just make it myself. It's good, Denise. You should try it. It's very good. I like to eat, which I did a live on it one time. Tuna fish, fried cabbage, and rice. You fry your cabbage, shred it and fry it, or cut it up, whatever you want, and cook your rice. Put your tuna in there and fry it all up. And then when the rice gets done, mix it in there with it. Put a little bit of soy sauce on it. Oh, good stuff. Good, good, good. Lemon meringue pie. Yeah, that. Oh, I've never had that tres leche cake. I never had that, Goofy. Leche's milk, right? At least in Spanish, leche's milk. What do you all do? Leave? He never says goodbye. He just leaves. I wonder if he's still driving tonight. I've never heard of that cake before. What is it? From scratch? What is it? Tina, pay attention. You might like this. I've never heard of it. Soggy cake. It's Mexican. That, yeah, leche is milk. That I know, but tres I don't know. Three milk? Trace. Trace. Three milk. I got it. 3 milk cake. Trace is 3, leche is milk. 3 milk. Got it. Hi, Clea. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, have you had them before? I've never heard of them. That's right, Goofy. We got to keep it that way, too. We got to keep America great. So now there's a tropical storm out there. It's called Francine. And it looks like it's headed for what's headed to the Gulf, probably between Florida and Texas. Yeah. Yes, keep Texas red. Well, Texas looks like might be getting a tropical storm. Well, part of it. It looks pretty rough. It's not a hurricane yet, but you lived in Dallas? I lived in Dallas too, but I only lived there about 5 years. Actually, when I first moved, I lived in Flower Mound, and then I moved to Louisville, and then I moved to Grapevine, and then Southlake. Oh, has it? Well, that's good. Really, Tina? I've never heard of them. I'm going to have to find a recipe and see if I can make it. Oh, you lived in Garland? Yeah, I know where Garland's at. I had a friend that lived in Garland. Used to go down, this was, many years ago. I used to go down, a friend of mine, we would go to the stockyards in Fort Worth. That was a fun place to go. That's where I went to my first Christian concert. It was at the Dallas Cowboys football stadium. I saw Point of Grace and a bunch of other ones. That was the first one I'd ever went to. And I don't understand why they call them the Dallas Cowboys, because they're not in Dallas. They were in some other city. It's the stadium is in not in darn it, not in Dallas. It was in a different city, but they're still called the Dallas Cowboys. Can't think of the name of the city either. I like Dallas. I loved it. I loved Texas. But I went to Florida after I left Texas because the hurricane came and my family needed help doing screen rooms. So, and then I never went back. From Florida, I came back home. My kids wanted me back in Ohio. So here I am, hill country. Where's the Dallas Cowboys Stadium at? I know what city that's in. I can't. You're from Houston. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Cleo. I don't know. I mean, they're just swelled right now. And if I call my doctor, he's going to tell me the same thing he always tells me. It's because of heart failure. Congestive heart failure. It makes your legs swell up every now and then. Just have to keep them up and then they'll be fine. With rocks. But thank you, Cleo. I need all the prayer I can get for my health. But God's been good to me. You have a pet rock? I remember those things. Well, there you go, Tina. You're a Texan. It was hot, yeah. Oh, silly. You're 2.5 hours north of Dallas. Where are you at? That's awesome. That would be Oklahoma, right? Because it's like Dallas is pretty close to Oklahoma. God rocks. Yes, God rocks. Silly. I hope you're feeling better. Keep praying for you, sister. Irving. Irving is where the stadium is. Yes, Denise. Thank you. I don't know. I like the South way better than the North. I really do. I've spent more time in the South than I ever did the North. I lived in Texas, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee. Yes. Okay, silly. I got you. So, silly, you're right there in Tornado Alley, aren't you? Yep, I know. I know exactly where that's at. Silly. I love tech. I think out of all the states, though, yes. I remember because even Dallas had got a lot of tornado warnings and stuff, but nothing like Alabama. Oh, girl, let me tell you, Alabama, I was scared when I went to Alabama. Just like all the time, tornadoes, tornadoes, tornadoes. I was scared. I was crying. I was alone. I'm like, oh my gosh. I couldn't wait to get out of there and go back to Florida. Oh, did you, Goofy? I don't know. Even when I was in Texas, I never went to up that way. I went over to Shreveport. We used to go over to Shreveport and gamble. Uh Play the slot machines over there. That was like a weekend trip, you just go for the weekend. A bathtub for protection. Why is that, Goofy? Explain yourself. Oh, the tornadoes, yeah. I know. Oh, that's cool. I don't like tornadoes. My town just had their first tornado. Never had a tornado that I'm aware of. And then this beginning of spring, we had a tornado. It tore up my street, and the house is past me. Not my house, but the house is past me. Like it went over my house, and like the second house over from that point down, it just tore up stuff. Oh, Biloxi, yeah. Is it in Arlington? I thought it was in Irving. Arlington, really? Did they move it? Wasn't it in Irving? Or is Irving and Arlington basically the same thing? I don't remember ever going to Arlington. I remember going to Irving. Oh, really, silly? Oh, not me. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I'd be so afraid. Those people are crazy. The way they just go in there and drive right into. Nope, nope, nope. Not me. Not happening. Nope. Mm-mm. I'm a big sissy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Texas Stadium was in Irving. Yeah, that's where I went. I thought that's where the Cowboys played. That's where I went for a concert, a Christian concert before. It was in Irving. I'm confused now. I remember going. I remember we went to Irving. Oh, yeah, I would imagine so, silly. I would imagine so. I've never been to Oklahoma. I don't even know if I've been through Oklahoma. I know I went from Ohio straight across to Washington State. Oh, there's two stadiums? Oh, you're asking the question. I don't know. I just know we were in Irving at a concert at a stadium. Yeah, there you go, Goofy. Oh, okay. They closed that one. Oh, okay, got you. I got you. Okay. Jerry, yeah, okay. I didn't know that. But I haven't been. I left. Oh gosh, when did I leave Texas? 2003 or 4, something like that. I can't remember. Maybe 2006. I don't remember. I left Texas and moved to Florida. It was after a hurricane. I know that. My family did screen pool enclosures, so I went to Florida to help them and do pool enclosures. Jerry Jones. Tina, you're lost. You're in Gator's chat room. And I do believe you're in North Carolina. I think. Arlington. Okay. Thank you, Cleo. I don't even know where Arlington's at. I don't ever remember going to Arlington. I remember going to Fort Worth, Dallas, which is the same. I mean, they're both right there. Louisville, Flower Mound, Grapevine, South Lake, McKinney. Oh my gosh. I went to quite a few places. Garland. There's a place up north of Dallas that I went to, and I can't remember the name of it. I was a GM of an IHOP, so we went to a lot of IHOPs, and there was one up there, and I can't for life remember that little bitty town. Hi, Darlene. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hi, Shannon. Good to see you. What are you doing up so late? You got to work tomorrow or no? Plano, been to Plano. That's where the main office was. Arlington, no. This is like north of Dallas, this little bitty town. Not a little town. I mean, it wasn't that big, but I wonder why I don't remember it, silly. We must not have had an IHOP at that store in that area. Because there were 35. Oh, it's Tuesday, your day off. Awesome. There were 35 IHOPs owned by the same man in the greater Dallas area, Dallas, Fort Worth, all those places. There was the one in Flower Mound he owned, the one in Louisville, both of them in Louisville he owned. Bunch of them in downtown Dallas, Plano. Plano was the main office. You're going camping tomorrow till Friday? Good deal. Awesome. That's great, Shannon. Are you going to do your Bible study, your readings, and all that from the campsite? Grand Prairie, yeah. I've been there too. Been through there on I-35, I believe. Although I did have a few people that worked for me that lived in Grand Prairie. Awesome, Shannon. Awesome. Yeah, I miss Texas. I really do. I loved it. Now my daughter, she came to live with me. She would go with a friend of hers. She didn't do it a lot, but a few times, and just go somewhere. Louisville, yes, Louisville, Texas, and go up on a hill somewhere and just look down at the lights of Texas, Dallas. She just loved it. Oh, really? That's nice, Goofy. Oh, you're working Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? Wow. Farmersville. I remember that name, but I don't remember where it's at. Has any of you guys ever gone to the Grapevine Mills Mall? I love that mall. That was like a circle mall. It was cool. I've never seen a mall like that before. The Grapevine Mills Mall. It's east of Dallas. I've heard of it, but I don't ever remember going there, Goofy. It has changed, has it? What, Louisville's changed or just... Okay, Tina. I've heard of it, but I don't remember ever being there. Yes, absolutely. We don't even know where it's going to hit yet. It looks like it's going to hit. Looks like Texas is going to be lucky. It looks like it's going to hit the Panhandle. More of a chance at the Panhandle. They're already getting. No, they're not. I was going to say they're already getting rain, but they're not. Not yet. I know. Grilled cheese sounds good. She's having ham and cheese. I think's what she said. Ham and cheese. Yum. I probably would, and you're probably right, Denise. It's been so long since I've been there. Yeah, the Vera Bradley. I was only in that mall like 4 times, and the first time I went in, I'm like, they have concrete floors, and they're all colored different colors each. Like when you go in, it tells you what area you're in over a loudspeaker. Then you go into the next area, and it continues to tell you where you're at. I just thought that was the coolest mall ever. I'd never been in a mall like that, and it's big. Grilled ham and cheese is absolutely yummy. Stop, Marty. Stop. It's enough. Ham and cheese sounds good. I had a grilled cheese earlier today. Oh. I don't eat much lunch meat. You know what you're having for dinner? Goofy. I had tuna noodles, and then I had a grilled cheese at lunchtime when I got home. I got to throw in a workout tomorrow too sometime. And I think I'm going to work out Wednesday. Usually I don't work out Wednesday and I work out Thursday, but Thursday is my birthday and I think I'll just work out Wednesday and not work out Thursday. So I work out 3 times a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, but I think I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Steak and potatoes. I haven't had steak. Well, I did have a steak. My bad. A couple weeks ago with my daughter, we went to the steakhouse. You'll get the clean side of the hurricane. Probably so, the way it's looking, from what I can see. Looks like the panhandle's mostly going to get it. It's going to, if it continues that path. Thank you, Goofy. What? Somebody just said, hold on, let me turn this. Somebody just said shots were fired in the woods. Wait a minute, that can't be right. They thought they had him, but I guess not. He got away. Spinach salad with melon and berries for dinner. That sounds amazing. Oh, these people are just saying what they heard. I heard on another channel that there was an explosion and shots fired. Thank you all for the birthday. Oops. What am I doing? I messed it up. Sorry, guys. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Yeah, you know what? That sounds really good. Silly, I might have to get me some spinach and make me a spinach salad with melons and berries. I always forget about making a salad like that. Tina would probably like that. A what? Chili Reno burrito? What is a chili Reno? Is that hot, Lona? I bet it is. Burritos. Real burritos. I had a cook at IHOP in South Lake, Gabino, or Rigoberto, whatever you want to call him. And he would always, after the rush was over on Sundays, he would always make an authentic Mexican dish. And anything he made was amazing. It was always so good. Do you need rain, Darlene? Yeah, we need rain too. I haven't cut grass. My grandson, it's been 2 weeks and it still don't need to be cut. He asked me this week and he texted me and he said, "Hey, I might come home this weekend. You need your grass cut?" And I'm like, "No, I don't think so. We haven't had any rain." Well, I hope you do too, Darlene. I hope you get a lot of rain to fill your deficit. Oh, Tina's making a grilled cheese. I hope you do. I think we'll get so much snow it'll make up for our deficit. Okay, so I got the hurricane or whatever. It's not a hurricane yet. It's a tropical storm on over here, and then over here I have the thing going on in Kentucky. Yeah, I don't like storms. I don't even like snow. I don't want it to snow. I despise storm. I made my last doctor's appointment for the year, and it's in 2 weeks, and then I'm not going out in the wintertime. I don't go anywhere. My car does not leave that garage. I have my food delivered. Everything I need gets delivered because I despise the cold and the snow. You won't get any? Oh, that's too bad, Tracy. I don't like storm. I just like Florida weather. It's so nice. And even a hurricane, you get a warning. You get a big, long warning. It's not like a tornado that just shows up. No, I didn't. What happened, Denise? I haven't watched any news today. I've been so busy. What happened in Oakland? Oh, really, Goofy? Well, this will be the first year since 2016, the first winter, that I have not had to take blood thinners. They took me off of blood thinners after my open heart. So I'm hoping I don't freeze to death all winter like I have for the last since 2016. Well, I hope it doesn't get too cold. Well, too cold for you, Goofy. But I understand the freezing and having to go outside to get warm. We'll keep you in prayer, my dear friend. Did anybody else see what happened in Cali last night? Oakland, I think. Denise said, yeah, Oakland. Really silly. I had an electric blanket that my son bought me, but it took a crap because I washed it and it said you could wash it. So I did what it said, and then it never worked after that. Oh wow, really? I'll have to check that out, Denise. It's actually quite scary, especially, if you live alone. If it starts getting real bad around here, I'll go move in with my grandson. He's already trying to get me to move in with him, or my daughter one. I'm not going to be by myself. If my son were still alive, I'd just go stay with him. Well, I wouldn't have a choice. He'd make me come and stay with him. And I honestly didn't think they would. I honestly, in my mind, because I live in a small town of almost 10,000 people, but not quite. I didn't think they would ship the illegals to the small towns, but they proved me wrong when they shipped them to Springfield. They do hide all the news. That's why you have to dig. I do a lot of research. Sometimes I'll be up till 4 or 5 in the morning doing research on stuff. It's crazy. Just crazy. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Tina? It says you can wash them, so I did because it had cat hair on it and I wanted to wash it. And then it didn't work no more. And my son was already passed away, so I couldn't say, hey, I need a new one. I do miss my son. He was a good son. He always took care of his mama. It is, Denise, and that's maybe 3 hours south of me. It is crazy. That one lady, I felt so bad for. She said she's lived in her home for 54 years, and now she's being run out of her home because they're basically squatting on her property and trashing it, and mattresses all over and trash, and nobody will do nothing about it. So now she feels it, and I think she said she weighed 95 pounds. She can't fight for herself, and her husband's elderly, and he can't come out of the house, so he can't even help her. And the cops won't help her, and they've been to city council meetings, and they just look at them when they tell them what's going on. They're like, they don't care. The mayor don't care. So somebody's getting paid for all that. You can bet on that. They don't care to hurt the American people, and they don't care to hurt the illegals that are coming across, because they're all getting paid for it, and they would rather have their money and hurt everybody else. I mean, think about it. Who in their right mind? Yes, I do too. Well, mine's not that. Mine is a Ruger, but who in their right mind or with a good heart would do that to their own people and encourage people to leave their own countries and come here so that they could treat them like crap too? I mean, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. I'm sure they promised these people all kinds of things, and then when they get here, they don't have it. And now do they want to go home, or they just don't have the money to go home, or they don't want to cross through there again? I don't know. I mean, it's sad. I find it very, very sad. Some of them probably came here believing all of the crap and believing that they're going to have a better life. Had they come over the proper way and we didn't have all of this country would be a different country and it would be okay. I'm not against people coming to our country, just do it right. But our government didn't say, well, you heard what Kamala said. She gave them 55,000 of them will never have to go to jail. They have rights to this country, and they don't ever have to worry about being persecuted, prosecuted, anything. And now she just did the same thing. They just did the same thing for 100,000 more of them. So they basically can do what they want and face no criminal penalty for anything bad they do, long as they vote the right way. Yes, pay to play. Absolutely. I know, Tina. It said machine washable, and I washed it just like it said. I didn't dry it, and it never worked. So, but I don't think I'm going to need it this year because I don't have I'm not on blood thinners. I've been off of them for about, I want to say a month and a half, 2 months now, maybe. I mean, just think if somebody told us right now the way our country is, and we could go to a better one, a better life over here, and you've seen it on TV that it's better, wouldn't you just go? We would go. I would go. I'd get away from the United States as fast as I could. It's crazy. I just pray all the time that God keeps us protected, and even those that are coming, the illegals, protect them too. You know, yes, absolutely, Denise. You are so right. Yep. Yep, you are right. The NGOs are getting paid. They're all getting paid all the way down the line. Catholic charities are getting paid. Did you see where Liz Cheney and her father are now voting for Kamala Harris? Go figure. They were never Republicans. They were always rhinos. I don't know. It's just sad. I pray all the time. I worry, worry, worry. I worry about the kids all around the world because the kids are the ones that are going to suffer for all this. And it's just not in America, it's everywhere. Canada, the UK, all those places. Exactly, silly. Exactly. No, it's not. You have to work. I mean, it's I follow this kid. His name's Timmy. I don't know what the name. I haven't watched him in a while, but he like he is from, I forget where he's from. England or someplace like that. And he travels all through good night, Tracy. Love you. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Sweet dreams for you too, my friend. Um, he goes like to South America and all those places, and he goes where it's not safe, but he still goes because he wants to see what it's like. And I have seen a lot of where he's been, and it's not a good place to live. I mean, if anybody, it's nothing like America. We are a blessed country, that's for sure. We are blessed people. If you watch Santa, he is in the Philippines right now, and look at the little huts these people live in. These just timber, it's raining, you can't even hear yourself think or talk because it's hitting the tin. It's like we are blessed. We are so blessed. Any country in North America is blessed. And I mean, we don't have to live like they live. And their roads are dirt, so when it rains, they're just nothing but mud, and it's crazy. They're not developed. They're so underdeveloped countries that we, instead of going over there and trying to steal from them, not us, our government, should be over there helping these people to get their countries better. But nope, we just destroy things. That's what we do. That's what our government does, not us. We don't want it. The people don't want it. Our government does. We would rather go help people and help build their countries up to make them good for them. I've just seen so much and understand so much more than I used to. Used to be, I believe our government was good, and they were helping people. They weren't helping anybody but themselves. And I think more people are waking up to it. So I'll stop ranting about that because I could go on and on. I'd probably get kicked off YouTube. So if you know what I mean. Oh, Tina, that sandwich looks good, Tina. Tina sent me a thing of her sandwich. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, they do. The homeless veterans do. And that's who we need to be taking care of, our own people. But they don't care about them. They don't have any purpose. This is how I feel. Our government doesn't care about the homeless veterans. They have no use for them anymore. They don't care about us, the elderly. They don't have any use for us anymore. We can't work, we can't pay taxes. So therefore they don't need us. They need the younger generation, but they've all been brainwashed, so none of them want to work. It's just like it's crazy. My nephew told me when he came here to stay, he just turned 30. When he was in college, he said he felt uh himself getting brainwashed, indoctrinated, and he quit. He had to quit because he wasn't raised like that. But he said he felt everything that they kept drilling into their heads and drilling into their heads was true. And then he was talking to his parents about it, and they're like, "You weren't raised like that. What are you talking about?" And he said the more he thought about it, and he just quit college. He said, "No, I'm done," and he never went back. Absolutely silly. Absolutely. But the sad thing is, silly, most of them don't care. They don't believe that. They think, I don't know what they think. I really don't. I've been poor my whole life, and I don't ever want to be rich. I've struggled from the time I left home at 15, and it's been a struggle every year, all year long. But I'm okay with that. I don't complain about it. Exactly, Shannon, exactly. That song is 100% truth. And just watch the video. The video is amazing too. I mean, it just speaks volume. I just wish we could just take care of our homeless, our veterans, take care of abused children. Oh, I'm sure, Denise. Um, my heart, my heart is for abused children, kids that go hungry, kids that are abused, kids that are beaten, kids that are just left home alone. And I watch a lot of videos. I do research and watch videos on kids that are left home alone, and how the little kids, the moms don't really want to be a mom, so but yet they have a baby, and the little 4-year-old little girl has to take care of the newborn baby because the mom's strung out on drugs. And so here's this little girl changing a baby's diaper, feeding the baby, and that is just sad. Sad, sad, sad. It shouldn't be like that. Shouldn't be like that. Yeah, see, Kamala's not putting anything out there because exactly, Tina. I would rather be the way I am and than be rich. I don't want to be rich. Exactly, Cleo. That's exactly right. That's how it works. Nobody in my family had money. I don't know about my mom's side, but my dad's side, they all came straight from Ireland, and they were basically slaves when they got here, and they never got anywhere. And my grandparents on my mom's side, I don't know. I don't know if my grandmother never worked, but my grandfather did, but I don't know much about that. I don't even know where they were from. I think Germany, but I'm not 100% sure. But my dad's side's all from Ireland. And it's just weird. It's just we never were rich. Never. My grandparents, my dad's parents weren't rich, but they could pay their bills. They never knew what it was like that I know of. Which bill do I pay? I do that every month. I'm like, oh, do I pay this or do I pay the hospital bill? Which one do I pay? And I just divide it in half and pay part of it and part of it. And that's what I do. But I'm used to it and I can do that. Oh, if I was rich, silly, I'm telling you what, if I had money, my biggest dream was to open up a shelter for abused kids, boys and girls, and staff it with people that have already been abused themselves, and give these kids a good life. That was my wish. That's all I ever wanted to do. And never turn a child away. Never. I ain't even rich and I give stuff away all the time. I gave away my couch. I don't even have a couch anymore. I gave it away because somebody needed a couch, so I gave it to them. People were like, "You're stupid." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I have a love seat and 2 chairs. I can give away my couch. These people have nothing. They're sitting on the floor." So, yeah, I gave them my couch. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to get rich? Oh, I got you. Okay. Tina, you like fighting for everything? Yeah, I don't like fighting, but I don't like to struggle, but I think it makes you a better person when you do struggle like that. I really do. I think it makes you a more caring person because you've been there, you know what it's like. I don't think so either, silly, but people were like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, "Now you don't have a couch." I'm like, "I got a love seat. I got 2 chairs. What else do I need? I'm good." They don't have anything. I'm trying to find them a bed now. I can't give up my bed because I got to have a bed. Exactly. Denise, I know. Isn't that horrible? That is horrible. Where are these kids? What did they do with them? I think they know what they did with them. I just can't imagine. I mean, if you think about it, Denise, think about all the kids that come up missing and we've never found their bodies, just never found anything of them. They just disappeared off the face of the earth. Where are they? Who has them? Because if you're kidnapped and you're murdered, they eventually find your body or your bones or something. They're not finding nothing. And then I think whenever I think about this, I'm always like, oh my gosh, what are they doing to these kids? And I just see kids being abused and amen, silly, amen. That's me. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I don't have much, but what I got, I'll give to you if you need it. Absolutely, people. Tina, how was your sandwich? Absolutely, Tina, he does. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? I have been in tough spots um because I had to quit work and I wasn't used to not working. And I went, let me see, 7 months without an income. 7 months. I had my 401k, which wasn't much, and I used that to pay bills. And then my son helped me 1 month, and my daughter helped me 1 month. So out of that 7 months, all my bills got paid. My money lasted longer than I thought it would, but that's because of God. And I wanted to save up for a car because I had a car and a car payment, and I knew when the doctor told me it was time to quit work, you wouldn't be allowed to work anymore, that I would lose my car. I just knew because I couldn't get it paid off. And it was a brand new car in 2016. And so I started saving. I kept working and working until I had enough money to pay cash for a car. So I got a 2012 Cruise and I paid cash for it. That was only by the grace of God. That was only by the grace of God that I could work long enough to save up for a car. And when I went looking, my son went with me, and every place we looked, I'm like, these cars are too much. I cannot afford these cars. And oh, good. Are you ready for bed? I'm about ready for bed too. I'm glad you got full, Tina. So every car we looked at, it was just junk. And I'm like, no, I was getting so discouraged. Well, we went to the last place and they had that car that I bought there. And my son's like, well, look at this. I'm like, I can't afford that. And I said, they probably want 10 grand for that thing. And so I looked around and I said, let's just go. I said, just forget it. I said, I'll just do without a car. And he's like, no, let's look. So the guy came out and he asked, he said, you like this car? And I'm like, yeah. I said, it's nice. I said, actually, it's the nicest one I've seen. I said, but look, I'm not going to waste your time on my time. I got 6 grand. That's all I have. God's honest truth. He said, come inside. When my son drove the car, I went inside and he told his wife, he said, sell her this car, the Cruise, the 2012 Cruise. She only has 6 grand. So that's what we're going to ask for it. So now I got it for $5,999 and they gave me $1 back. Like that couldn't have been done without God. There's no, them people could have got a lot more than that out of that car. Oh, are you? Oh, silly, you're still fighting to get on disability? That's crazy. I was blessed that I got on mine. I filed in March and 2 weeks later I got it. But you have a 7-month waiting period before you get your first check. So I wasn't expecting that. So I had a little bit of money left over to take care of myself till then, but I didn't get it's only because of God. It took you 8 years. Yeah, you'll get it eventually, but it'll yeah, that was definitely God at work. Absolutely. And this has been a great car. I mean, it needs some work now. There's an oil leak and stuff like that, but I don't drive it enough to I'll wait until I don't know. Maybe one day God will send a mechanic to my house to fix it. It's probably something stupid. Well, silly. How long have you been fighting to get on your disability? It took you 8 years, Tina? Wow. I was definitely blessed because it took 2 weeks. I was approved in 2 weeks. I was like, what? Because everybody kept saying it's going to take forever, going to take forever. But I was 62. Wait a minute. No, I was 61. Yeah, there shouldn't be any problems. You wouldn't think, silly. Do you have a lawyer? I didn't get a lawyer because I didn't think I'd need one. Oh, you got back pay. Good, Tina. I didn't have any back pay because I didn't have to wait. Back pay. Did they give you all that back pay at once, Tina? I know they did my sister. She got all hers at once. But that was a while ago. Good, silly. Good. My sister had to get a lawyer for hers because they kept giving her the runaround. Finally she got it. And I don't think it was 8 years. It might have just been a couple years for her. But she finally got hers. I hate the way they make people wait. Like my nephew, and he has cystic fibrosis. And sometimes he gets really bad and he will work, but then he gets real bad and it's hard for him to work but he won't file for disability or SSI, I guess is well, he could probably get disability now because he's 30 and he's worked his 10 years. But when before that they would never give it to him when he filed for it. And like, no, you don't qualify. I'm sorry, he's got a terminal illness. It's going to kill him eventually. But you got it in 2 payments, Tina. Well, that's good. So some people can get it real quick, especially when there's nothing wrong with them. I know a guy that worked under the table, and I'm like, "Why are you getting disability?" He said, "I just went in there and barked at him every time they asked me a question. I acted like I was mentally disturbed, so they gave it to me." I'm like, "And here you are working?" I said, "You mess it up for everybody else, just so you know." All right, Cleo, good night. God bless you. Sweet dreams. Thank you for coming in. Oh, sorry, kitty. We love you and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to be getting off of here too, guys. I've been up since 7. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow because I don't have to be there till 2. So I think it's about bedtime for me too, y'all. Thank you guys for coming in. It's been great. I like chatting. We may chat tomorrow night. We'll see. I know Wednesday for sure we will. We'll see what happens. See what time I get home tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to be done. They just said come in at 2. So I love you all. Thank you for coming in. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 11 for the reading of Proverbs and the prayers for our children. God bless you all. Have a safe night. Sweet dreams. Stay safe. Smile at a stranger. Write a J6er and always, always be kind. I love you guys. Gator out.